Hello, let's talk love. My name is Kimadi and welcome to the show. Today I'm with Professor Herman Manyora to discuss yet another touchy topic, yet another important topic on marriage. And today we have a message from a viewer who is seeking advice from Prof. I'm going to read out the message real quick so we get into the discussion
Yes.
straight away. It says, "Hi Kimadi, tell Prof to help me with this situation. My wife hired a private investigator to follow me around at work and everywhere else I go. I just found out from her sister, who tells me this has been going on for 3 months. We had not fought or disagreed or anything that could warrant such a measure. This guy says, now I can't trust my wife anymore and she scares me. I don't know what else she's doing behind my back. How should I proceed, considering that we have had a happy marriage so far and there's a lot at stake for me to just walk away?" This guy has had a Sherlock Holmes put on his back by his wife, and he says his wife doesn't know that he knows, and he found out from the sister of the wife, and he doesn't see any reason for her to put a tail on him.
You know, it goes back to love.
Yeah?
You know, when you love somebody, they're your friend.
You watch them all the time?
No, when you love somebody, they're your friend. And when somebody is your friend, even if they left their phone there, you don't go looking at their phone.
That's privacy.
You don't go looking at your husband's phone when he's in the bathroom.
You ought to know what's happening.
You don't. There are so many apps today which you can install and know where your wife was, whom he talked to. That cannot be between people who love each other, between friends. Love breeds friendship. Friendship breeds trust, companionship. To get to a point where you doubt your partner, wanting to check their phones when they are not there, text messages, the extremes of hiring detectives, that cannot be a situation of love. So we would advise those kind of people to re-engineer their relationships.
To re-engineer it?
Yes.
But then, Prof, before you really even get deeper into it, it so happens that today, with the advent of such instant messaging and communication has gone to a new level,
yes,
more people in relationships are more insecure. I was actually reading some research before we came here, and it says more people are getting insecure about who their partners are talking to, and it's creating this environment where you cannot be in a relationship with someone without worrying that they are spying on you.
Insecurity is born out of absence of love.
No love.
People you love you. How would you feel insecure if you are in a relationship where there's love?
But you're scared someone will steal your love. You love someone so much.
How?
You want to have them.
That is thinking your partner is very weak. No, how? You are the one who is insecure. Cure yourself.
I mean, Prof, people hire guards and police to take care of their property, money in the bank.
Then you should hire somebody to take care of your wife or your husband.
That's the logic, I mean.
Let me give you this. For those who are listening to me.
Right.
We started this channel so that people may benefit. And I hope people are listening. Well, I'll give you an example. In fact, soon I'm starting live shows. And I'll be inviting people to call in directly.
With asking for help and
questions. So we try to assist them. I told you I've started talking to people. I'm not a trained counselor, but people now are coming to me, I have clients coming to me. They may pay a little money. We talk about these things.
Yes.
Let me give you the dangers. There was, where I come from, the nearest town, there was a big shop, a wholesaler. It was called Millers. I don't even want to mention the name. Millers.
Like milling maize?
No, these big shops.
Right.
Let's say they got Millers.
Some sort of Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart those days.
Yeah.
Some uchumi of sorts.
Okay.
The wife to this gentleman got so suspicious of the man that when the shop is closed, she will have 3 men or 2 or 3 men go to every possible bar where this man would go.
Mother of God. To just find him?
So you go to that bar, he could go there. The 2 of you. The 3 of you go to another one, like that. And they are all enabled by cash. It got so bad that finally this business collapsed. Because the woman would also be in the shop. Because through her behavior, the business collapsed.
It collapsed.
And I saw people I had grown up seeing as very rich, living lives that only a pauper would live. When you start suspecting your partner, the devil enters, uses that path you have created. When you behave with your partner in a suspicious manner, you are opening a path for the devil to use and enter your relationship, and you will see what will happen.
So, Prof, are you saying if, let's say in this case, this lady had genuine reasons to suspect this guy, you know, what if in fact there is something that warrants this kind of investigation and spying? In this case, of course, there's nothing according to what this guy says. But what is in a situation where the partner feels there's a reason for me to suspect this guy is going around me? Does this still justify using measures like that?
You know, there are approaches that have been tried and that have worked.
Right.
Let's assume it's not even mere suspicion. Maybe there's an element of truth.
Mm-hmm.
Which is better? To hire strangers to follow your husband and perhaps even work you into wanting to kill him, the way we have seen.
It has happened a lot.
Women hiring people to kill men and vice versa. But would it not be better to use tried ways? Using your friends, using family, using the mosque, the sheikh, the church, the pastor. You know, if it's like an addiction or something, because even sex can be an addiction. Right. Using therapists, using counselors. These are tried methods and they have worked.
They won't backfire on you.
No, this one's work. You talk to friends, you talk to family, you talk to confidants, you talk to people who are in your life. Even me at my age, once in a while I have a problem in my relationship. My wife can talk to my friend. It happens everywhere.
And it works.
It works. Those I'm saying, tried, tested, and they work.
Spying doesn't work.
Yeah? No, spying doesn't work. Because the next thing utaambiwa shika dawa weke kwa chakula.
And you'll do it.
Next time you'll be told, let's deal with him. Next time you'll be told, let's kill that girl who is messing your husband. Because the psyche, you are preparing yourself psychologically to do bad, to do evil. The moment you invite Satan, he will occupy more space than you created for him.
Right.
Because the stories you could be told, supposing this man approached his job so professional, he tells me, yes, when your husband said he was going to Mombasa, indeed he was in Mombasa, but there was no seminar. He was booked in a B&B with a lady like this. These are the photographs. I took these pictures. You might use my sniper camera. Then you can see that girl, how beautiful she is, nice curves, what have you. Something begins to work in your head.
Inviting the devil.
The devil is there already, occupying, sitting with you in your sitting room.
Right.
And because the mind has now been worked, you have worked yourself, you could commit suicide. You could be terrible to your children. You could plan to kill this girl. Why are you inviting the devil in your life? I'm not talking as a Christian. I'm just talking about the devil, not in the manner in which the devil is talked about in the Christian manner.
Sense of a lot of problems.
Yes, you are inviting problems to yourself because you are a human being. Because if that spy master gives you horrifying stories of what your husband is doing with that beautiful girl, and with images to boot.
So what do you do next?
You could do something bad next. You could harm yourself. You could say, I cannot live. You could kill yourself.
Very interesting.
Leave your children motherless. You could be too bad in the home until your children can't live in that house. They were doing well in school.
Yes.
Now they can no longer do well in school because of that. You could plan to harm that woman. And then you end up in jail. You leave your children and your husband. Why not use tried and tested methods to bring back your husband or your wife home?
Tried and tested methods?
Yes. They may look very simple. Most of them will cost you almost nothing. Talking to your parents at home, his parents at home, his friends, close friends, the place he goes to church, the mosque he attends, his place of work, who is his best friend there. These are things that work.
But Prof, you know, it seems like the idea of hiring spies for your partners, it's taking root, because you go online, you find people advertising. If you want to know who your wife is texting, you can call. They're offering this. Are they even legal? Is it even right?
I want to advise people, don't go that route.
Don't go.
Because now, this phone of mine, what can't I track? Even in the house, you can put bulbs and you link them to your phone.
What kind of phone you use, Prof?
This is an iPhone, but even another phone. Yes. Today you can monitor your wife. You put a gadget in the car. She doesn't know. And you see what is going on in the car.
But there's no point of doing that.
My people also say this. If you want to eat mushrooms, don't go looking inside. There will always be worms inside. Just put mushroom on the sun and go away. The worms will walk away.
And hope for the best.
And some that remain, they're part of the mushroom.
Just don't see them.
So, I think once you suspect or see something, it is better to deal with it in a way that is productive, than in a way that's surely leading to destruction. Spying on somebody can never be good. People spy on others when they intend to file a divorce. So is that your intention? You are looking for evidence to divorce your husband? Go ahead, look for evidence. If that's what you want, then go ahead. Let somebody spy on him, get the evidence, go for divorce, which still you'll find was even the best thing to do.
Might not help.
1, 2, 3 years into divorce, ask people who are divorced. They will tell you.
They don't like it?
No, it's not something you can easily walk into. It's not paradise. It's not a cup of tea. To be a divorcee, people rather talk to a widow and a widower than a divorcee. Because let me tell you why being a divorcee is difficult.
All right, go ahead.
We all know that every time there's a problem in a family, you cannot tell with certainty who is the cause.
When there are two people involved.
Yes, you cannot, because each one of them coming to you, they come with a very nice story.
Very righteous.
Very nice story. Very, very nice story. The story of a house girl who steals from you. If she's arrested, you get a house girl from home, where you come from. Mnawita mboche.
Mboche.
Auntie. She comes and steals things in your house and sells them in Kawangwara and the rest every Sunday. Then you get her and arrest her. Then you say, okay, umemfukuza. You have beaten her bit, which is bad, or taken her to the police. When she lands home, what does she say? Huyu mwanamke anasema naenda na bwana yake. And people will believe.
And that's the most.
That's the way they say easily. That's not mimi si shida yangu.
No.
Huyu mzee ndio amenipenda tu bure. Yeah. So we know that every time there's a problem, people will not lack excuses and reasons to plan on others and absolve themselves. So that's why when you are a divorcee, people approach you with a lot of caution. So avoid it. If you can sort out your issues in your home, so that you don't get that tag of a divorcee.
Right.
We are not saying you'll remain in a marriage even if it's abusive. But again,
it's not the place to go.
We are also saying, don't just walk out of a marriage because you are spying on a man. Why not sort out the mess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Elementary there, dear Watson. All right, folks.
Hillary Clinton,
yes,
did not walk out of the White House and out of her marriage just because Bill Clinton had been caught with Monica Lewinsky and the rest. Played on national television.
The devil is the one who let Bill there. Bill blamed the devil.
Yeah.
Right, folks, the discussion has been hot today, and Prof says nobody wins when the family feuds. So if you're thinking about putting a spy, putting a Sherlock Holmes on your spouse, it might not work out as you think it will. My name is Kimathi. This is Let's Talk Love. We'll see you next time.